Today we are going to talk about sex. Yes, sex. Sex, but not the regular sex. Sex during the World Cup. I know you've heard a lot of things about sex. Qatar has banned sex. Gay or lesbian or should I say LGBTQ people cannot come to the World Cup. You've heard all of this. And today I'm going to talk about all of that. But for the LGBTQ, I have two news for you. So stay tuned.
What's up, Sly?
Yes, you're welcome back to Hòmøséxual TV. And I said I have two good news. I have two news for the homosexuals. The gay, the lesbian, the LGBT. Yeah, that's the LGBT, right? Yes, I have two news for you. One good, one bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? I'm waiting. 3 seconds. Okay, you've not decided. Let me decide and tell you. The good news is you are free to come to the World Cup. Yes, before you heard a lot of people say homosexuals cannot come to the World Cup, gay, lesbians, they cannot come to the World Cup, but the good news is you can come. Recently, Sheikh Tamim, should I say the Emir or Amiri of Qatar, how people call it, I mean, people call it Emirates, people say Amiri. It's just like the president of Qatar. Yeah, he recently went to Germany and one journalist asked him, is Qatar going to allow the homosexual to come? Since Qatar is a Muslim country, people don't tolerate homosexual. And this is what he has to say.
You said you're looking forward to the German guests. Are you also looking forward to homosexual German guests, or do they have to stay home?
Listen, everybody's welcome in Doha. We do not stop anybody from coming to Doha with any different backgrounds, any different belief. Qatar is a very welcoming country. We have millions of people that come and visit our country. And the World Cup is a great opportunity for people from different parts of the world to come and experience our culture. We will not stop anybody from coming, visiting, and enjoying the football. But I want also everybody to come and understand and enjoy also the culture, to see different cultures as well. We all live in one planet, but each of us have different cultures. We welcome everybody, but also we expect and we want people to respect our culture.
Yes, so you heard it. Qatar is a welcoming country. They respect everybody's culture and they expect people to believe their culture. Yes, Qatar is a Muslim country. They don't tolerate, they don't believe in a man marrying a man, a woman marrying a woman. They believe in, you already know. So he said they respect everybody's culture. So you can come. That is the good news. You are welcome, but you need to respect their culture. Now, respecting their culture is what is the bad news for you. Now, this brings me to the bad news segment. The bad news is you cannot be flaunting it anywhere you go. Yeah, that is it. You cannot just be walking on the streets, holding hands, kissing, doing stuff like you do in your country. Your country tolerates it. Your country accepts it. Here in Qatar, it is not tolerated. You cannot hold hands. You cannot even kiss in public and do all of those things. If you go to your hotel rooms or your accommodation, what have you, you can do all you want to do. If you want to hang yourself upside down, whatever, do it. Don't bring it outside. That is the bad news for you. And I believe this is not too much for you to take. Because initially, they were not going to allow you to even come. Yeah, because it's against their religion, they will not allow you. But the World Cup is a world stage tournament. It's the biggest sporting event. And they cannot afford to leave you guys out of it. So they are encouraging you to come. But when you come, respect the rules and the regulations.
The rainbow flag, if he raised the rainbow flag, I took it from him. It's not because I'm really going to really take it to really insult him, but to protect him. Because if it's not me, somebody else around him might attack him. You know what I mean? I cannot guarantee the behavior of the whole people. And I will tell him, please, no need to really raise that flag at this point.
Thank you very much. I hope this is not too much. You can handle it, right? Yeah. So come to the World Cup. Come and experience greatness in Qatar. That is it for the LGBTQ. Now let's go to the people who claim they are straight. The fact that you are straight or you sleep with opposite sex and that doesn't mean you are allowed to have sex. You too, this is for you. Now, sex hasn't been banned, but it has been banned. It's funny. Yes, it hasn't been banned, but it's just been restricted, right? So let me be serious. I mean, people will think I'm joking with this. Qatar is strict on this. No sex if you are not married. You can have sex. Yes, you can have sex, but with somebody you are legally, let's say legally, legally married to. You can have sex with someone you are legally married to. So the one night stand sex, the victory sex, the consolation sex, prostitution, and all those things are not going to be tolerated in Qatar. Yes, it's against their culture. They don't tolerate all of that. So if you went to Brazil and you had sex anyhow, you went to South Africa, you had sex anyhow, or you recently went to Russia and had sex anyhow and you enjoyed it and you think you're coming to Qatar to do the same, I'm sorry. It no go happen. It will not happen. Yes, it has been said that here in Qatar, if you are not married, you can't have sex. It's not just people coming to the World Cup. We, those who have been living in the country for years, working over here, we have been abiding by this rule and we are good. We are safe. There is nothing wrong. If you want to tamper with somebody's rules and regulations, then the law will come for you. And if you are caught having sex with somebody you are not married to, you can face up to 7 good years. 7 years in prison. That is it for you. For the homosexuals, it's just 3 years. So if you want to just go inside for 3 years, you can come here and flout your homosexuality. But for you people who want to fornicate, cause adultery and stuff, it's 7 years for you. It's just 7 years. If you want, you can do it. You can do it. But pray we don't catch you. Yeah, so that's about it. Qatar doesn't accept all of this. And you know, World Cup is meant to be, a blessing to a country. You see, there are so many advantages that come with the World Cup. That's why you see the biggest countries in the world bidding and fighting each other for the World Cup. They want to host it. Everybody wants to host it. You don't see any poor country like my own, Ghana, wanting to host the World Cup. We cannot even host tournaments in our own country. So yes, that shows that we are not there yet. But it's big countries that host the World Cup. Big countries. And they know the blessings or the advantages that come with it. But if these things are not managed properly, it tends to be a curse for others. Sex is one of the curses. After World Cup, you see there are so many pregnancies in the country where women are pregnant and they don't know the father of their kids. Go to South Africa and see. Go to Brazil and see. Go to Russia and see. There are kids running all around the country without fathers because some people came from their country to watch World Cup and end up impregnating their women. Now, they don't even, the funny thing is, it was just one night stand. Maybe it was out of victory. Maybe Russia beat a team last minute and all of that. So they're like, hey, victory set, and it happened. Now, you don't know the father of your child. What name do you give to? That's why you see funny names around, like they will just give you a native name of their country, then they add, if it's South Africa 2010, they will just name you Mufasa 2010 World Cup. So 2010 World Cup is now your surname. You see, you go to Brazil and you can hear names like Rodrigo 2014. You see, Rodrigo is Brazil name, but they don't know the father's name, so they'll just add 2014 World Cup to it to make it your name. You go to Russia and you hear name like Wodrovich. Oh, well, I've forgotten the Russian names. Then they add 2018 to it. So, no, these are funny stuff, but really, there are these things happening in the countries, and Qatar wouldn't want to tolerate any of that. Now, you come here and impregnate the Arab girls, fine girls. You see them, they cover themselves up, they are looking all fresh and clean, and you just want to come here and just fuck around and then leave them and go. What name do you want them to give the kids? Mohammed 2022 or Al Hassan, so and so? No. We don't tolerate that. So please, if having sex is your motive, don't come. Or if you want to come with your wife or husband. Yeah, that is what you should do. I don't know why most of you cannot just come to this World Cup for 1 month and not have sex. Would you die? You will not die. Come to the World Cup just 1 month, have fun. There are so many interesting places you can go. Enjoy yourself. You will not even think about sex. You will not even think about sex. Qatar is putting measures in place where there are a lot of fun places, a lot of interesting places you can go. You will not even think about sex. You will be tired. By the time you get home after all the interesting places, walking, running, going here, enjoying yourself, you get home, you're tired. You don't even think about sex. So why can't you just come, have fun, and go without sex? Please, sex has not been banned, but it has been restricted to only married couples. So if you want to have sex, bring your husband or wife and have sex. This is all Qatar has to tell you. So if you enjoyed this segment, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm going to bring all the don'ts, all the things you don't need to do in Qatar. I'll be bringing them to you one by one. We talked about alcohol. Alcohol is on the page. If you want to know about alcohol, you can go and watch it. This is about sex. Only I and my team knows what will come next. So stick and stay, subscribe, click on the notification button. Anytime I post, you get to hear or you get to know, and then you watch. Thank you for watching Hòmøséxual TV.